I'd go from bronze to mythic if I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. So we got the arc out for Bronze to Mythic episode 14. Draft 14. The last draft was kind of a heartbreaker, honestly. Go check it out on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Support the content. It was our first non-2-color draft. We were like a 4-color deck. That was really, really cool. Heartbreaker at the end. Make sure you watch it. But let's get right in. We got to finish this up here, of course, home from vacation. And let's finish up Diamond. Let's do it. All right, let's do this with, ooh, that's a fun one. A Fountain Port. Just a good rare, but goes in any deck. Good old Fountain Port. That's cool. What else we got in here? Kind of a weak pack overall, honestly. So we've got Repel Calamity's fine. It's, you know, a card I guess you start. Edinburgh Crab is great, but blue is the worst color for sure. And this is the kind of card you want to take like 5th. Blue's uncommons are pretty good. But you really got to be in like a graveyard deck to do that. We got Star Save Cleric, which is a pretty good card in bats, but it's like not incredible. I think it's just good. I'm Batman. Sticky Tongue Sentinel is pretty good. Nettle Guard, but a pretty thin pack overall. So mostly we're just taking the Fountain Port here, and we're just playing it any deck. Pretty happy about it. And yeah, sure, take the rare Fountain Port. Could go anywhere, could do anything. Builder's Talent. I want to do Builder's Talent. Builder's Talent. Builder's Talent's cool. I don't know if I can take it second, though. Builder's Talent is, so I also do a lot of Lords of Limited on my long car rides to and from vacation, and they are really high on this card, being just a really, really fun build around. We passed one last draft for like a good rare. That being said, it's pretty hard to take it second here, I think, and Patchwork Banner is pretty awesome. And again, another super open card. We're like almost guaranteed to play this card. So I'll just take out a trash, but red's the worst, one of the worst colors. Red and blue are like both the worst colors, honestly. And then this pack's really bad otherwise. There's nothing else really good here. So I think we just take the Patchwork Banner and keep it going. Fountain Port plus Talent is pretty cool. What do you want? All right, you really want me to take Talent? Try and draw my first Builder's Talent deck. White's got to be open, though. You know, that's a problem, is whereas Banner's always good. I'm taking the Banner. We'll definitely have a Talent deck. Being able to start your draft with 2 colorless cards is pretty insane. So, in my table. Also. So, all right. So, we get past the pack with a lot of white cards here. We got Mabel's Metal and Star Charter and Warren Elder. So, white looks pretty open coming this way. Of the 3, what's best? Probably the Warren Elder. I think I agree with these drafts with rankings here. There's also a Wallop, too. But, yeah, Elder's just like playable in everything. Plays well with my fish. Plays well with the Banner. We end up rabbits. Yeah, we'll just Elder here. If I take a Builder's Talent, this pack's not great for us, so I think we're still good here. Yeah, sure. Warren Elder it is. I'm not even sure we've been rabbits before. Maybe like once in like 13 drafts. Obviously don't have to be rabbits to play this card, but all right, take the Warren Elder. Fabled Passage, another Warren Elder, a Longstalk Brawl, and then not much else. Obviously, Longstalk Brawl is pretty solid. I don't think I would take a second color here, though. I think I would take another Elder. I think taking Passage is also reasonable. But probably just second Elder. Elder kind of wants to see a little more streamlined deck, as does Patchwork Banner. I mean, Banner and Passage could allow for some splashes and stuff, too. But I think we just want Elder here. Maybe our first rabbit deck.
Duck season! Rabbit season!
Carrot Cake, awesome. Great. Yeah, I mean, nothing else here is... I mean, we passed 2 Polywallops, but it's like mostly only a frog card. So we're happy to take Carrot Cake here. And maybe white's so open we'll table the thing. So, all right, cool. Take Carrot Cake. Past a Nettle Guard, another Longstalk Brawl, a Patchwork form or Paw Patch Formation. Interesting. Brawl's obviously fine. I feel like it's a little worse in rabbits because your creatures are smaller on average. And I'm kind of happy to just keep cutting white here. Yeah, I'm just taking the Null Guard. We obviously don't have to be green-white rabbits. I mean, okay, so we could just be white something else. Take the guard. All right. 7th pick, we see a Baker's Bane duo. That card's really good. It doesn't really fit well in the rabbit deck, but just a good card in general. Otherwise, not much else going on here. Blooming Blast, not the most exciting card. It's like fine, but not super exciting. Nocturne, Scales of Shale, kind of whatever. Duo is great, and we do kind of want to be green-white. Red-white. Red's just a lot worse than green is. Yeah, I'll take the Baker's Bane duo here. Yeah, take Baker's Bane duo. Dewdrop, Cure, and Nothing. Most of his cards should just never be in your deck. Nocturne, probably the most interesting of all of them. Yeah, sure. Let's take Nocturne. All right, let's take the Nocturne. The Builder's Talent does not table. Look, it is what it is. You know, I think it's fine. We're selling into a pretty good white aggro deck, so need a second color, but we've got 4 2-drops or 5 2-drops already. And then Druid of the Spade. Not a great card, but could be good in theory in our deck if we are tokeny. So Druid's fine. And some red cards. No one wants to be red. That's reasonable. I mean, the Rough Shroud duo is more of a mouse card than a. All right, let me get all right, so being red-white's also on the table too. Let's see what happens. Pack 2. We open up a Festival of Embers. That's not good. Mouse Trapper's fine. And everything else here kind of sucks, honestly. This is a pretty bad pack. Shoreline Looter and Pawn Prophet are both probably the best 2 cards in the back, but not really us. First picking a Mouse Trapper is not exactly where I want to be in this format, but
in this game of cat and mouse,
we're just going to take the mouse, I guess. So, sure, Mouse Trapper it is. Definitely white. Could be red-white or green-white, but prefer to be green-white, so we're not going to take the Assault. We have two red cards. They're both kind of whatever. And then green is a much better color and better with rabbits too. So take Mouse Trapper and hopefully get a better card here in the next pick. You can see here untapped, the color rankings. Green-white is the most winning deck. You see otters down there. Blue-white isn't even on here. That's ridiculous. So, all right. So we get past Mura, Trash Tactician.
We're overrun with raccoons and obese toddlers.
Obviously a good card, but realistically just not where we're at. So Head of Homestead's great for us with double Warren Elder. Pretty easy pick, I think. Mura's fine, but like we're not splashing it, I don't think. So, and again, we with Patchwork Banner and double Warren Elder, we're pretty inclined to want to have a bunch of go wide stuff, and Head of Homestead's great for that. Also, we're not sure if we're red-white or green-white yet, and this delays that choice as well. So, yeah, Mura's good, but this is a pretty easy Head of Homestead, I think. Take the rabbits.
That rabbit's got a vicious streak a mile wide. It's a killer.
We get past a pack with Jolly Gerbils. We don't currently have any gift stuff. Baker's Bane Duo makes a token for Druid of a Spade. It's just a good card in general. It's not a mouse. Honestly, our Patchwork Banner is looking a little awkward here. Not that Jolly Gerbils is good there either, but it's probably just Baker's Bane Duo. Just like green-white. Seems cheap. Bunch of creatures, Warren Elder. Nothing crazy here. Yeah, it seems fine. Might table the Jolly Gerbils, honestly. So take the Duo. Duo's very good. Where are the white cards? Where are they? There's no white cards in this pack. All right. I guess we're taking Polywallop, which is, it's playable at 4 mana. It's not good, but because there's no other card here we would take. We're not blue or black. We're not playing Sharpshooter. I've heard the sword is like okay. Mazel Resub, thanks so much. Doesn't seem very good. I'll take the Wallop. Take the Wallop and not thrilled about it. We need a little help here, honestly. There's a little help in the form of a Keen-Eyed Curator.
Step 1, we chuck the raccoon in there.
Look at his green card. What is going on here? Whew, boy. I mean, Curator's great, and green looks pretty open. Yeah, I mean... This is a good example of this set not really being like a typal set. Like, creature types just don't matter that much. We're like now like a Motley Crue green-white deck, but it's kind of whatever. Bravekin Duo is good with our 2 Nettle Guards. And also just a cheap creature. Like, I don't know what we're naming with Banner, you know? Like, it's just kind of whatever, but... we have 3 Valiant cards so far.
Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target.
Yeah, sure. Take Bravekin Duo. Green's certainly open. Paw Patch Formation, High Stride, Cash Grab, Junk Blade, Bruiser. I mean, none of his cards are that exciting, but Paw Patch is fine, I think. I think his card's a reasonable card you can main deck. Cash Grab's not great in our deck, so... We are starting to raccoon a bit, but... Yeah. I think Paw Patch is a better main deck. One of... Brambleguard Veteran? Yeah, man. Alright, sure. We're just everything. We're raccoons, mice. We're just bringing the whole forest together, right? Longstalk Brawl is fine, but Brambleguard Veteran is honestly pretty great. We have a decent number of raccoons, too. Yeah, I mean, Marrow would have been cool in our deck, but... another Druid of a Spade, which is no longer looking good. I mean, we actually have some tokens. We have these... We have some food tokens. We have Carrot Cake. This card might be fine in our deck. Honestly, it's a rabbit too. I mean, I don't know. We're figuring it out. All right, here's Sentries. I don't really want to play this card. Green and white buddies is the deck. Here's a late Vine. Why is this card always, like, Squirrels is so freaking good. Squirrels is like one of the best decks. Like, why is this card always going 10th pick? I don't understand. All right, whatever. Sure, take the Viner Mentor. White was ridiculous this pack. So bad. All right, pack 3. Open up a Byway Barterer. Man, if we had just gone into Raccoons, our deck could be busted. Expend 4, discard your hand, draw 2. Also, Trash for Treasure. Parting Gust, Thistledown Players, Baker's Bane Duo. Pretty juicy pack. Parting Gust is pretty good. We could use a removal spell. Man, it's tough. This has been a tough draft. White was so open in pack 1, and then just kind of shit the bed, honestly. All right, we're going to stay the course and just stay green-white. We should get white cards this back, right? Let's take Parting Gust. Hopefully table Baker's Bane Duo. Take the Gust. We get past a pack with a million red cards. Honestly, the Crummageddon's great. Our first combat trick's pretty awesome in our deck, so Crummageddon's awesome. Herbalist is not that good in our deck, so yeah, this is fine. Come and get it. Sunspine Link, Burrow Guard Mentor.
Bunny rabbit.
That's a good one. All right, so Mentor's great, obviously. It's exactly what we want. We should play a bunch of creatures. And we're doing it. This is fine. Like, pack 2 is kind of rough for us, but I would say overall we're happy. Another Baker's Bane Duo, which is great. This makes our Druid of the Spades actually good, too, with all these food tokens. So, sure. There's fine. There's Builder's Talent again, unfortunately, but not for us. And now I have a really hard pick. So you have Banishing Light or Intrepid Rabbit. As far as removal goes, we're pretty light. Intrepid Rabbit is absolutely busted, though. I think it is definitely a better card in a vacuum. Yeah, I'm taking the Rabbit. I think Rabbit's just busted. We want the token for our Druids. We want the go wide stuff. It's Valiant triggers. It just literally just does everything. Another duo, a Thistledown Players. The Dray Leader cares about squirrels. We don't want that. Wix Patrol. Veteran Guard Mouse is pretty mopey, honestly. The Village is okay, but doesn't cast our spells. We have Parting Gust in our deck. All right, let's take the Players, I guess. Herbalist and nothing. Bleh. The thing is, I think if you have a double white card in your deck, you can never play a Village. So, oh look, we're green-white. Nice pack for us. Players' tables as us take out the trash. I mean, sure. We got a motley crew here, folks. We are the mouse, rabbit, raccoon deck. We got 8 rabbits, 6 mice. Another herbalist. It's not great. Another herbalist. That guard's great, though. Well, our deck's fine. We're just having a bajillion creatures. We probably could have used like one more trick and one more removal spell, but we also Polywall is pretty good with our nettle guards too. It's not too shabby. We got a ton of creatures. Yeah, our curve is pretty nice too. Carrick, nettle guard, Warnell, Parting Ghost. Always get the formation. Probably playing Banners. Banners is bad this deck. Yeah, we're playing literally like 20 creatures. Yeah, it's 20 creatures and 4 spells. Sure. I mean, that curve is something else. You got like 14 2-drops, so Herbalist does help with the nettle guards. That's true. Herbalist is good there. So maybe we'll play up with the Herbalist. Druid of the Spade is like, we do have a lot of food tokens. Like a lot, actually. So, a couple of these Thistledown players. Thistledown just beats better than the stupid Herbalist does, though. I think Herbalist just sucks. All right, so just a straightforward green-white aggro deck. With green and white costs, making our Fountain Port a little awkward, but we're at 10 rabbits. I think that the banner is playable now. I think we have 2 Herbalists here. Trapper. Herbalist go with Trapper too. Trepid Rabbit. I'm gonna cut these Thistledown players, and we're gonna play the banner. The banner fixes our mana a bit too for our double colors, and then also now we have 10 rabbits in our deck. I think the 2 Herbalists play fine with the nettle guards and the tokens, which is kind of cool, honestly. So we have a little bit of like cross rabbit mouse valiant synergy here. And players do a similar thing, but like they're not rabbits, and like I don't know, the 1/4 body. We'll see how bad it is, but I'm not sure. And then Sentry's Paw Patch on one of those. We got the Fountain Port also, so we're kind of like hedging our bets with the Fountain Port and the banner. So we got a little extra made of Mana Rock and then a Mana Sink, which is cool. We're going pretty wide. Our Warren Elders are good. This next game is fine. Reasonable enough. Brawn reset, thanks so much. Mazza reset, thanks so much. So Fountain Port and then a bunch of lands. Unfortunately, I would like to play split lands. We can't. Probably an extra green, honestly, because Gus is more of a late game card. Can't play 17 lands in this deck. I think we're too aggressive in low curve. So our mana is going to be a little awkward. You know, I think we can't not play Fountain Port. So pretty interesting deck, honestly. A lot of interesting like micro choices between the various like types and stuff like that too. But all right, so we have a pretty interesting rabbit deck. Not all the way there for sure, but folks, it's prediction time. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11 2-drops. 7 wins, yay or nay? You two folks, I guess I can pause the video, scroll the comments, liking the video along the way. You let me know, are you a believer or a non-believer? Rabbits, let's do this, huh?
I like you, rabbit.
All right, we're in. Chat. Coming out with me. We got pretty split decision here. A lot of believers and non-believers. We got decent hand. We're going to keep this. Mouse, rabbit, raccoon. That's the deck, folks. They play a forest, and they say go. So I think we're mostly inclined to just play Curator here. It's just the biggest creature will get a solid attack in next turn. So yeah, just play Curator. I think you can wait sometimes to try and play a card like this later in the game because it has value late. But all right, so they are a frog deck.
Prince Charming here got himself turned into a frog.
And we need to close this game out as fast as possible because Frogs has the best late game in the format. So we're going to Nettle Guard here, and then we'll Banner into Elder, I think. So we'll attack. It does suck a little bit. We're probably going to name Rabbit and not have any rabbits to pop with it, but double Elder is pretty good. Here's a Sun Shower Druid, and now we are in big trouble. Oh my god. Opponent has the stones, folks. Alright, we're in big trouble. They have Hunter's Talent. That was really good turn 2, turn 3. Hunter's Talent is ridiculous. Yeah, we're screwed, I think. Alright. Untap and draw a Nettle Guard. I mean, we're going to banner and name... We might name Mouse now, honestly. I mean, we have so many more rabbits than mice, but, like, our 2 valid attackers right now are mice. Blocking and blowing up talent is just conceding the game. It's just saying, okay, I just got massively 2 for 1, and you have a 3 for 4 in play. Like, this card, it's already done its job. It's a terrible exchange to do that. We need to kill them quickly. We're the beatdown. So, taking a terrible 2 for 1, having no board, is the worst place you could possibly be. Alright, we're going to banner. We're going to name Mouse and be really sad about it, honestly, but... Alright, so play guard, say go. If they, like, just... If they play... I mean, they play anything here, we're just dead. Like, there's so many bad things that happened to us this turn. They can bounce the talent, bounce this thing. They have a great blocker. We're just in really bad shape. Polywop's brutal. Like, that's just a brutal opening. Really, really brutal. Yeah. All right. Here they come. So, this is good, though, because, like, this kind of puts them in a racing posture, which is what we want, because we are the beatdown, so that's, like, fine. They go to 10. We're going to play 2 elders. Alright.
I like rabbit. Lots of rabbit.
They play a swamp. Attacking again. Okay. We draw, like... It doesn't sound like we have no on the job or whatever. No +2/+1. But... They're just going to say go. Oh, that's gross. Alright, untap. We draw Druid of the Spade. Alright. What are we going to do, right? They got something here. They're going to chump block. They have a removal spell for my Warren Elder. They have a Nocturnal Hunger targeting the Nettle Guard. Interesting. So they're going to let me sack the guard to kill the talent. They want to keep their Druid. So they were trying to goad me into I don't even know one, honestly, but this is fine. So let's guard and kill the hunger response. They are gifting a food. We don't care about that, though. So, or they kill this talent. Yeah, let's kill this. So let's sack this and kill the talent. We're getting in for 4 here, which is not bad. Again, that attack last turn was pretty psycho. Now we're going to play Druid of Spade. So, like, best case scenario, we draw, like, a 2-drop that makes a token, and I can pump with the Elder. Alright, so they splash last year, but they have no kicker for it. We draw a Baker's Bane Duo, which is the card we wanted to draw, but, like, that was until they played this. Pretty embarrassing that we have this banner in play on Mouse and 0 mice, but... Alright, play with Duo. Make a food, we just say go. We have a pump on defense. And we have a pretty good attack next turn also. They're just going to say go with 6 mana up. So clearly, anyone who's played this format more than once or twice knows the Moose is currently loose. Untap. We draw a Bramble Guard Veteran. I mean, sure, let's cast that and say go. They'll play a Moose. A Moose IRL's in chat. Say go. There's the Moose. Very, very obvious. So... yeah. Moose is also... Oh, my God, man. I thought we were coming back this game. Their start was so sick, but I thought we were coming back this game. They bounce Veteran and Druid. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. We have our food. We discard a Haven. The Moose is loose. Can't even pump. All right, we're taking 6. We're stacking the food, too, because like, we just need to not die, so... Makes our Druid worse, but whatever. We go 3 to 6. We draw a land. We're pretty screwed here, I think. But... yeah. Alright, just say go. Yeah. Tough game. Like, their turn 3 was unbelievable. We sort of got there a little bit in the mid-game, but couldn't beat these 6 mana cards. Yeah. Pawn Profit, Scribe, add a counter. The Moose is lead. Yeah, whatever. We're just dead. All right. That's a bummer, but it is what it is. So when I'm bummed out and I need to pick me up, you know what I do? I grab some Rogue Hydration, which I'm going to get for lunch today. And Rogue Energy, of course, known for their energy drinks, which are good if you like energy drinks. I'm not a caffeine guy, though. So they have a awesome hydration line as well. Phenomenal. No sugar, no caffeine, like 5 calories, and just great flavors, tastes great. Get your hydration on. Check them out, rogueenergy.com. Promo code Jim Davis MTG for 20% off your order at rogueenergy.com. And have some with my lunch today. All right. So, Baker's main duo, no white, but can't mulligan this. We're going to keep. Oh, all right, cool. Easy game. So, we got Baker's main duo, we got Warren Elder and Head of Homestead. We got Trick. They got no 2-drop. It's not too bad for us. Duo it up. What's the most pawn problems you can play? 8? Yeah, I don't know. A lot. Like, obviously, if you're playing frogs. I made some ravioli with me and Nicole last night. Ugh, they play a Hearthborn Battler. Sure. Unfortunately, we're a little stuck on white here, but it's fine. Play Warren Elder, say go. Attack for 2. Yeah, you got me. This card's pretty nice. Works for both players. And then I take the damage. There's no drawback here. Here's a Cindering Cutthroat. That's cool. We draw a Nettle Guard. Okay, so not so good here. Can't play our Trick. Double white card, double white spells. We do have our Head of Homestead next turn. Maybe we attack. I think if they blocked, I would come and get it and just like give them the food, take the exchange at a mana loss, and I would play Nettle Guard otherwise. Yeah, I like this deck. We're not blocking with it. And while it's not great to waste an entire turn just to come and get it, our board's kind of bad anyway, so. Alright. This also tells them I have a trick of some kind, and they might respect that at some point. They give us Menace, we're really happy, I think. And the trades here are good as well, so. Just a little mouse.
Oh boy.
They're going to play a Banishing Light. I have more Nettle Guards. This is fine. Sure. So, this is a lot of damage, unfortunately. But our Head of Homestead will recoup a little bit. Let's practice food. Up to 13. Bramble Guard, Veteran. Head of Homestead first, clearly. So, Head of Homestead, make some rabbits.
Our little bunny's gonna get eaten alive.
Take 2. And we got the Veteran. Drawing out Plains would be great. So you can go Veteran and Parting Gust. That's true. Good as pumped. The Elder as well on our attack, but we'd rather keep our creature alive. But all right, not a great spot if they have a good follow-up here.
Hey, cool! There's a rabbit in here!
Wish we had the banner this game, right? We're all rabbits this time around. Top TV. What I think is good now in Pioneer. The deck they didn't ban. Arclight Phoenix. That video goes up today. It goes up today on my YouTube. That's pretty wild. I think Devotion's also good too. It reminds me, I gotta upload today's BTM. Sunspine Lynx. 5/4 players can't gain life. Sure, I suppose. Well, we draw our planes. That's nice for us, I guess. Let's see here. Our attacks aren't particularly fruitful. We could kill the Sunspine Lynx with the Parting Gust, give them a fish, attack with the Head of Homestead. I think I want to save this, though. We can also blink our own Head of Homestead, which is kind of cool, too. Just Bramble Guard, say go here. Just say go. This thing's not menace or anything, right? No, so... I guess... indestructible. It's not protection. It's indestructible, so the damage prevention clause is irrelevant. Alright, so we're like kind of rolled up here. Our blocks are pretty good. And we have some Trick Saw lined up as well. So, not a great start for us, but we're definitely pulling through. Do I think Grease Fang can come back? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's definitely going to take the Amalia spot of like Abzan combo deck, creature combo deck. Royal Reset, thanks so much. I am also astounded they didn't ban Cruise. Article on Friday on CoolStuffInc.com with my thoughts on it. Alright, they're going to attack with the Cindering Cutthroat and the Sunspine Lynx. I think we're going to fire in a block and try and entice them to play a trick. So we'll do like here and here. And see if we can't fish out a like a trick or a Mool spell so you can Parting Gust them. Like if they have like Shells of Scale or whatever. What do you got, friend? Crumb and get it. So yeah, this is just like limited 101. Trying to induce your opponent into a 2-for-1 in combat. And that's what we've done here. So they get a fish. We're going to exile the Cutthroat. We're going to keep our Head of Homestead, which is kind of cool. They're not gifting a food, actually. So we could Crumb and get it on our own creature. If they have a removal spell, it's pretty bad, though. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, sure. Let's gift here.
Well, just enjoy the gift basket.
We could also just blink Head of Homestead. The problem is if they have like a Take Out of Trash or a removal spell, it blows us out pretty hard. And we do want to kill one of their creatures too. They're pretty ahead on board right now. So next turn we could go Warren Pump and Crumb and get it though. So it is pretty appealing. 13 to 16. It's a tough call. You know, do they have a retrick? We're not really sure. High risk maneuver to gust the Head of Homestead for sure. Yeah, I'm just going to eat their Cutthroat. I mean, I am giving them a fish too. Oh, man. What a spot. They could have like Take Out the Trash or that uncommon like Shock. Alright, I'm going to blink the Head of Homestead. Giving them a fish kind of sucks. Maybe make it blown out here, but I got talked into it. Here's a Might of the Meek. This will give it Trample. That's kind of gross. So they didn't blow us out as far as our removal spell goes, but they are getting in for a ton of damage here thanks to Trample. Okay, we're at 5. Hey, dude. Thought I was in the chat. Muffin. No, I'm good. I want lunch soon, though. Cassie brought lunch. Brought muffins. Hey, Cassie, you want to say hi to everyone? Cassie, you want to hit a button?
You want to hit a button? You want to say hi, chat?
Oh, my fucking idiot.
What happened? Did we distract you?
No, yeah, I was right. Yeah, Humps is back. Okay, so we're 5. Cassian, come here, man. Look at my rabbits, dude. Come here. Come help that. You gotta help that work here. Woof! There he is. Everyone's a hi to Cassian in his green shirt. Bunny. Oh, I say button, not bunny. Hit a button. There you go. Hit a button.
And his name is John.
He likes that one. Okay, so attack all is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Bun.
No, a button. Sure, another button. Okay.
Bun.
Okay, you're going to the buttons, dude.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna attack with.
Bun.
I think these two. Lead back 3 blockers
Bun.
and my trick.
Bun.
If they block, I'll pump. They don't block, I'll not pump. All right. Okay.
Okay.
He's hit his buttons. He's done. All right.
Bye. Bye, chat. Chat. He likes chat. Let's go.
This has been a really weird game. All right. They don't block. Yeah, no, that's fine. So now our blocks in the backside with an Elder Pump and a Crumb and Getter are pretty good too. 10-5. Not like stoked that I would play this game, but three cards in hand. I should play the land. That was really stupid. Yeah, I'm an idiot. So if I draw a land, I can double pump. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Land 6 is good for us on their side. Or 10. Yeah, 8th land double pump is what makes this card so good. Usually this effect costs 5, and 10 mana is like not a reasonable amount of mana, but 8's super reasonable. Hopefully draw a spell and don't get punished. We got Steam Path Charger with Offspring.
He is exactly like you in every way, except 1/8 your size.
So now we have 2. Now we're at 3 effectively. All right. And they're gonna say go. We untap. We draw land, obviously. Okay. Now our attacks aren't as good, and we probably need to wait. We kind of want to use the Crumb and Get It with the pump anyway. If I attack with Head of Homestead and they block up both of these, I think the head can probably still attack. So I want to use Crumb and Get It this turn, so I have double pump next turn. So I can't do all 3. Okay, so no effects. We say go. We have Elder and Crumb and Get It and 4 blockers on defense. They can't give us Menace, but it's all on this last card. What's the last card? It's a Vanishing Light. Three blockers and Menace. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. Actually, it's not that close. They get Menace. We double block the Cutthroat. We single block the Battler. And we pump the one blocking Battler. And they're dead in the backswing. So. Okay. So we just like double block Cutthroat. And then whatever one they put first, we Crumb and Get It, give them a food. Kill their Cutthroat. Take 2, go to 3. Our backswing is pretty good. What's up, Careless? Thanks for appreciate it. Okay, the food is pretty rough because it hurts them to It hurts the race. I could just like move into a defensive posture and just like double block, single block, crumb and get it, give him a food, and then it's head of homestead and a token versus a 2/3 and a 1/1. And then like we're both playing up top and we're drawing first. So like this, I think that's probably best. It's hard to not cast crumb and get it and give them a food here. Oh, I guess, actually, I'm sorry. I'm being an idiot. Or no, I'm sorry. They'll both live. So if I get the first one, if I give them a food, I save all my tokens. Or I can just get +2/+2 and lose a token. But then I have 1/1, 1/1, 5/4 on the back swing, playing against a 2/3 and a 1/1, which is not ideal. I think I want to play a longer game here. So let's do this. These are our blockers. We're going to give the food.
May I offer you a fish?
So we're going to save all of our creatures. They're going to have some life, but we're not really racing anymore, I don't think. So we go to 4. They're at 9, but our attacks are pretty good, and we're playing up top. We draw first. We draw land. Cool. Okay, so if we send in our 4/3, this is a 3-turn clock now. So I think we're just going into the waiting room. Yeah. All right. We brick first. Hopefully they brick also. They're at 9. Otherwise, they would have been at 6. I'd have 1 less rabbit. Okay. Nettle Guard's kind of gas here because I can return my Elder. So damn, man. It's been a tough game. Like, guard returning guard does nothing, so I just sack the next guard also. So we don't get an Nettle Guard. We just have to sacrifice this guard too. So play guard, and now I can crack this. Get this back. I might want to leave. Shit, man. Attacking for 5 is pretty good. All right, I'll stack. Let's see what they do. If they don't block, I don't know if I'm going to get my guy back or not. I could end step it. It plays around like sorcery speed removal spells. But 5 is like a lot. 4 is a lot less than 5. All right, sure, whatever. All right, hit this. And pump. They go to 4. The problem is if they get frisky and like have an attack, if they sandbag to spell and we're at 2 effectively, you have to block this thing, which is kind of annoying. So like we could have left up the Elder on defense. Oh, this has been a really, really tough game. All right, that was 2 spells, thank God. All right, we're good here. Game's over. All right, so now we just attack with everything and pump twice and kill them. So, sure. And we also have Baker's Bane duo to like just play blocker and whatever. Yes, even if they have a kill spell to not die, they still lose both their creatures. Yeah, the game's over. All right, so a little bit sloppy of a game. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of a sloppy one. Really tough game too, honestly. A lot of like changing of who's the beatdown in the game, but pretty cool overall. All right, hand's great. Keep. We're gonna. This is again the curator. We kind of want to wait on it to play it later. Season Warren Guard. Okay, they are coming at us. So they can control a token. I would trade Baker's Bane duo here. So let's play the duo first. Just block and trade if they have a good draw. We're gonna rabbit banner for sure. We have 10 rabbits in our deck, not counting carrot cake being 2 more rabbits. So Here is a Thorn Vault Forager.
I want a squirrel.
Not as good in a green-white deck, that's for sure. All right, so we have Banner, Herbalist, Carrot Cake. I mean, Herbalist is a fine blocker. I would trade Duo for Forager, so let's play Herbalist, I guess. And the next turn, Banner, Carrot Cake. All right, attack for 3. I would happily trade Duo for Forager. Cool, they agree. Great. That's a great trade for us, I think. Obviously not as good in this deck as it would be in a actual Squirrel Forage deck, but they have a banner of their own. So they're going to name Rabbit, I can only assume.
I like you, Rabbit.
All right, and then we draw Baker's Bane Duo again. So a lot of raccoons, but we're still naming Rabbit with our banner. So there's a creature in the graveyard. This will be an artifact. Just name cute, cuddly animal. Yeah, exactly.
Aw, how cute.
Yeah, I mean, Baker's Bane Duo can probably attack next turn. It's probably just Banner Duo. I guess the Carrot Cake token can also attack. All right, let's Banner Carrot Cake. Banner, name Rabbit, play Carrot Cake. We actually get attacked with this guy too, so it's actually pretty bad sequencing, but whatever. Keep a Druid of Spade, love it. All right, we're doing Rabbit things. We're getting in, pumping our creatures. Druid of Spade's gonna be a 5/4 trample, which is kind of gas. Yeah, definite total shift into the next set, which is gonna be Duskmourn, which is like a horror set. So we have like cute little bunnies and stuff. Then we're gonna have a horror set, which is kind of fun. So, Red Star Resub, thanks so much. Hey folks, just welcome to the stream. My name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator, and this is my job, and your support makes that possible, so thank you so much. Please take a half second, hit the like button, support the content, and you're all great. Trigger Duo is a 4/5. Okay, so, I mean, we're going to Druid and Duo here. Attack with our Rabbit. Give it Death Touch. I guess I didn't need to do that first, whatever. Death Touch, Rabbit. Yeah, this set is bringing a bunch of kids into the game, so they can all be horrified by Duskmourn is the next set. Dav, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Welcome. 5/4 trample. Rabbits for days, and then also we're playing the Keen Eye Curator as a late game 7/7. They're gonna bounce a Lamb and Sticky Tongue. Cool. And play a Mole. Interesting. We draw 8 lands. All right, so a little flooded, but it's fine. We can give. Let's see here. We kind of want to kill. 5/4 trample attacks. They block a Sticky Tongue and the Warren Guard, which is not great. So you kind of want to put the buff on the Druid. We can Carrot Cake, make a token. Giving this Death Touch attacking is also plausible. Trading Duo for Druid is also like, and they can't bounce it, I guess, but it's kind of not great. Might just be the Rabbit attack, honestly. 16 to 14. They have more cards than us. We have this Curator, but not much to eat with it, honestly. And then we have a Carrot Cake for a 2/2. Let's jam. I'm just gonna jam. Curator's a big blocker. I have a 2/5. Yeah, it's fine. Let's attack and give Death Touch. So you have a 3/2 Death Touch and a 5/4 trample. Sure. Make some trades. Kill some stuff. And then we go Curator. And I guess we'll hold our land for some bluff equity. And I'd say we're looking decent here. What's up, Ace? Hive Spine Wolverine. That's lame. There are a lot of good artifacts and enchantments in this set to kill, so this card is a little better than it looks, I guess. They're going to kill my banner, which is tilt. We'll stack our Carrot Cake. Make a rabbit, scry 1, bottom of land, which was surveil. So they destroy this. Rabbits shrink, and now we're much more of a holding pattern, unfortunately, but... Alright, so end step. Exile a duo. It's 1 type. We draw Polywallop, which is a sick draw. That's an instant for our Curator as well as our removal spell, and that funnels our attacks too. That's gas. Alright, so it also makes Baker's Bane duo bigger. Yeah. The question is, like, am I willing to risk the Curator in combat? I would say I'm not. Trading Curator for Warren Guard kind of sucks, so let's just wallop and kill the Wolverine, pump the duo, pump the rabbit with the Herbalist attack. Yeah. There's our expend. Fire into combat. Herbalist here. Games, new sub. What's your name? Welcome. Where are you from? Welcome. Appreciate it. Trade the mole for the rabbit token. Just play a land. Just say go. We're like okay shape here. You know, we're kind of fine, but like if they play a big thing, we're in trouble. Icy Reset, thanks so much. What are the plans for BTM with Dustborn? Same thing as it always is, Pinky. Try and take over the world.
Only a little mouse.
Just give me the usual stuff. Usual thing. Add a counter to the Warren Guard. Now they have a flyer and 2/4 toughness creatures. It's rough. Alright. I mean, we can draw a spell here, but another Herbalist? Sure. Alright. This card's kind of bad, but that's fine. Just attack with our Baker's Bane duo. I have 3 accounts, I see. We're playing. We know what we're doing here, folks. This ain't my first rodeo. I've been doing Bronze and Mythic now for, that long, since Ikoria. So, gotta trade with the duo. It's great. Herbalist seems pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, we have like a bunch of like mice in our deck also for targeting synergies and a bunch of tokens, and we're playing the banner. So it seemed fine to try, but it does seem pretty bad. Alright, so we have got to exile our instant and an artifact. Ooh, this card's really good. Harvest Right Host.
Ninja kick the damn rabbit.
They have another rabbit. We were in trouble. Alright, well this game shifted really, really fast. They just played a Mythic Uncommon into a Great Rare. That's heinous for us. Alright. I think we're dead. We were doing alright, but I don't think we're doing alright anymore. Alright, so remove the banner. Remove the Polywallop. Need to put a sorcery or a land in the graveyard somehow. We draw Intrepid Rabbit. I mean, that card's good and all, but I don't think it really matters on this board. This Phineas is going to absolutely destroy us.
I love you. I'm so proud of you. Follow kids.
Alright, let's pop a rabbit and attack with it. This is an attack for 5. It's not nothing. But so they have a 5/6 Herbalist. I would happily trade this for any of their creatures. So they go to 6. We're at 19. Their board is much better than ours, though. The good news is this card has to attack to be good, and our blocks are kind of fine. God damn it. All right, that's really bad. So they've given their Phineas flying, which is the best thing to do for it. They play a second rabbit. Man, they started off, their deck looked so bad. And the last few turns, their deck has looked really good. This will pump all of their rabbits, and they'll draw a card. This is insane. Like, all right. I don't know if we can win anymore. He has Vigilance, too. Oh, my God, man. They're just not going to bounce anything? They're that confident? They have such sick value in play, too? Oh my god. We draw Nettle Guard. No! Alright, so Nettle Guard at least... It's actually pretty good. So Nettle Guard can kill the Feather in Flight. Which they probably should have bounced last turn, honestly. Lady Reset, thanks so much. And then we'll have an enchantment for the Curator as a 7/7 trample. They just have like really good blocks though. It doesn't have Flash too. I'm sorry, it's not a Flash. I'm thinking of what am I thinking of? Some other card. I'm thinking of Cathar Commando. I guess we can make us a 9/9 attacker too. Alright. We gotta just do this, I think. No tricks. 9/7, I guess. 9/7 is worse. Still so bad for us, but... Maybe they'll walk into our really, really obvious trick here. Just onboard Delirium. They do not. So, we only kill 2 things here, unfortunately, which is kind of a tilt. But, so let's exile the enchantment. Then I guess we'll also just exile something else on the way out. This guy. Alright, so we kill 2 things. The problem is they just have 2 insane engines in play, which is really, really bad for us. We're also, like, kind of struggling to get through. I guess we have the Herbalist plus the token. Well, that's not good. That's also not good. I'm gonna block everything. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb. I'm just a moron. I just totally blanked. I could have blocked Phineas with everything and taken 3 more damage. That would have been a lot better, probably. But they're sick. Yeah, that was bad. All right, that's fine. Whatever. I mean, this also, we can try and kill them like this. We can gain a bunch of life. Yeah. These have been pretty bad. They're trying to block with Phineas. They had a trick, too? No trick. Okay. So, like, they just unmake our mistake for us? Like, sure. Unfortunately, I still don't know if we can win. Response, that's bad. That's very bad. Okay. Alright, so we lose an Herbalist. We take 8. They scry 2. They go top, bottom. I feel like we're probably out of outs, honestly. Bravekin Duo, probably not it. What's in our deck? Parting Gust, Crumb and Get It. I mean, Head of Homestead would be, like, kind of okay. I'm just gonna attack here. We'll attack and jump block, and maybe we, like, squeeze one out somehow. I don't even know, but... Man, their deck started out looking real bad. That is in the first half. The deck looked terrible, but then they really, really just did it to us. All right, that sucks. Zan asked if I noticed any common issues in my longest BTM runs. Yeah, I just run super bad. No, I don't know. I mean, the formats that are a little more volatile. Not sure, honestly. But, all right. So, this hand is not great, but we're going to keep. Baker's Bane Duo. It's already uploaded. Beast Binder out of Blue Red. So Blue Red's pretty bad. Beast Binder's pretty good. So let's see. We can go Nettle Guard into Druid into Food. Card's really good. Not as good against us, honestly, because most of our creatures are bad 2/2s anyway, but so they're gonna make my guy into 2/2 if they can't block. And they play Otter Antics.
Otters, the time has come.
Otters is one of the most losing decks in the format. It is the least well-performing archetype because blue-white isn't even a deck, really. So, all right, we're going to attack and play Druid of the Spade. If they want to block, we have a trick. They don't. Play Druids, they go. All right, let's try my guy again. Flashback Otter Antics. Sure. The problem with Otters is they're all just really freaking small, realistically. So we have Baker's Bane Duo, Parting Gust, Crumb and Get It. Yeah. So let's just jam, I guess. Right, we got our trick. They're going to block. We're just going to Crumb and Get It here. It sounds great for us. So trade 1 mana for 4 mana. Awesome. And this is sort of the issue with the Otter deck of all the cards are just really small. Ugh. All right, here's a Mockingbird, which I imagine is going to be copying this Beastbinder. No, Druid of the Spade, actually. Okay. So they get their own Druid, which also has flying. That's pretty good. Probably should have to Parting Gust this. Give him a fish. Fish. Here comes the Beastbinder, shrinking down my Druid into a 2/2. Mockingbird's really good, yeah. All right, so this is fine. We'll just kill the Druid. Ooh, actually, it's Head of Homestead time. I guess we'll just offer the trade with the Druid, right? That's fine. Would I offer Nettle Guard for Otter? I guess I would. If they have a counterspell here, it's going to be devastating, but...
Duck season! Rabbit season!
Alright, duck season it is. So, make some tokens. Oh, it has no abilities, right? So, we'll attack both of these, I guess. This is fine. Trading Otter here is fine. I'll trade Duo for this is also great. So, in for a shot. They got tricks. Hope not. We're going wide. And they got a Brew, which grows the Otter, but has no effect on the game, which is fine. They discard a land. They draw some cards. Whatever. Now their Druid's also a 2/3 because of the they don't have a token anymore. They shrink my Baker's Bane Duo. Interesting. We have no blocks. And they're going to Mind Spiral, give me a fish, tap my guy. This is all pretty good for us, I think. If we just gust down the Druid, I guess all of our attacks aren't, like, great. Beastbinder is good, but I think it's mostly whatever. We can also block it, actually, next turn, too. So, let's Parting Gust the Druid, I think. I can also just bounce the freaking Head of Homestead. The problem is my attacks suck if I do that. I think they might even trade. Yeah, Blinking Head Homestead is cute. Not sure if it's good though, honestly. They have a lot of good blockers. Yeah, sure. So you have a 2-1 Death Touch and a 3-2. I think trading Druid for... I think this is fine. I think we're not going to play. This is fine. This is the fine exchange. Take the exchange. We're super wide on board with our removal spell in our hand. They're going to target my Herbalist. Otherwise, I could block and kill their Beastbinder. That's fine. Alright, no blocks. Could have let back. Yeah, that's true. I could have pumped the duo and attacked the duo instead. That makes sense, actually, and it's reasonable. Alright, crack this. Almond. That's what they're untap. I mean, just like... We're just attacking, right? Like... Has no abilities. Yeah, whatever. Like... They obviously have something here. They have a Valley Flood Caller. Okay. Which we can obviously deal with our Gust. And they also have a Take Out the Trash. So let's let this resolve. Let's pump the Beastbinder also. We could... Yeah, I don't like gusting the Druid. We'll just kill this Flood Caller, I think. Let them discard thinking that they have their Flood Caller still alive. Just gift a fish.
Don't forget your gift bag.
If they have Shore up here too, we're just dead. Double Take Out the Trash. Holy God. Alright. Well, our attack ended up being really bad. Did not see that coming. 3 instant speed things out of nowhere. 6 to 18, and now we're probably dead. Man, what a freaking gross game. It's obviously a somewhat risky attack into all their open mana, but like... Oh my God. And now we're losing to Otters. Oh, man. Oh, now we draw the Curator. All right, instant land sorcery creature. That's actually really good. That might win us the game. All right. Exile land. Exile instant.
Foraging and shiz.
Exile creature. Exile sorcery. And Sega. They can shrink it for the moment, but... Yeah, no blocks. Beauregard Mentor. Okay. Oh, this just got to kill this. Oh, we should maybe be a 2G, never mind. Alright. Chat comments that it's the best Otter deck in their pod versus the third best green-white deck in our pod. That's somewhat accurate, honestly. We're kind of just getting wrecked by this Beastbinder, honestly. Without this card, they should have nothing this game. Like, alright. Here's our Baker's Bane duo. Say go. Don't know what we're drawing to here, folks. This will probably go well. The question is, world's best Otter deck or world's worst Rabbit deck? That is the question. Herbalist is terrible. Alright, well, they're out of spells. That's good for us. Because they obviously could attack with the Angler into my 2-2 if they had any spell, and they don't, so... That card's actually good. Alright. I mean, I guess they got us. They did turn 2 Beastbinder and just ran the entire game with it. But sure. Alright, that was a bad draft. Definitely a bad one. 1 and 3 with a very mediocre rabbit deck. And not very happy about it, honestly. Alright, so looking at our stats on untap.gg. Again, this deck probably could have gotten more than 1 win. But was not very good. Our curve was pretty good, but like we had no removal spells to push through and to answer the bombs in the format. These herbalists are absolute, just total dog shit. And we just didn't have a lot of top end either, real estate. So we didn't have removal or top end, and we weren't really aggressive enough or had enough tricks or removal to kind of push through. So I think our deck was just bad. I don't know. I mean, the actual draft itself, like, I don't know, you know, like Fountain Port, the banner. I mean, I guess we probably had like other paths we could have taken maybe, but green white was pretty open in pack 1. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. Is what it is. So, episode 14 of the books, episode 15 is coming up. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. That's it. That's all I got.